We often treat the search for meaning like a cold equation to be solved. We analyze our lives through the frantic gears of the mind, trying to think our way into a purpose that logic alone can rarely reach. In the 13th century, Jalāl al-Dīn Muḥammad Rūmī moved past this intellectual friction. He practiced what he called the path of love. Rumi approached meaning as a living, continuous frequency received by the heart, distinct from the rigid, noisy calculations of the brain. He sought to understand how a person might hear a voice that makes no sound. To find the evidence, Rumi turned his attention away from abstract theories and looked toward the ground beneath him. He suggests that the natural world acts as a massive antenna, catching a signal that the overthinking mind simply misses. This concept is detailed in his poem What Was Said to the Rose, which presents the macrocosm as a responsive, listening entity. For Rumi, the blooming of a rose or the growth of a cypress tree is total obedience to an invisible command. This turns simple biology into a massive, networked dialogue. The natural world is reacting to a constant conversation. This creates a world where everything we see, from a single leaf to a forest, is following a single continuous whisper. Rumi's realization takes a sharp turn inward when he recognizes that this same creative force was said to me here in my chest. This is the concept of the microcosm. It is the belief that the vast cosmic signal animating the entire planet is small enough to fit inside the internal sanctuary of the human soul. The response is immediate and physiological. Rumi states, "I blush." It is a visceral reaction that bypasses theory and lands directly in the body. When the body recognizes this truth, it overrides the intellect and breaks into ecstatic motion. This is the root of the whirling dance, a physical response to a soundless command. It suggests that a person's spirit understands the divine whisper long before their mind can find the words for it. Recognizing the universe's force within your own chest effectively shatters the walls of the confined, anxious ego. Rumi describes this shift as the opening of great warehouse stores. All the mental storage and darkness are cleared out, replaced by an infinite supply of spiritual provision. This influx of love creates a massive outpouring of gratitude. It was this specific energy that eventually built monuments like Rumi's own tomb in Konya, which has stood for centuries as a testament to that inward opening. For Rumi, true devotion is an uncontrollable overflow of inner sweetness that finally liberates the self from the prison of worry. Since this whisper animates everything, every ordinary act can become an expression of reverence. Rumi famously said there are 100 ways to kneel and kiss the ground, showing that this path is not confined to one single ritual or dogma. His poetry has survived 8 centuries because it describes a sense of connection that remains accessible to anyone who stops to listen. Meaning in Rumi's world is found simply by noticing the whisper that opens the rose and allowing it to do the same to you.